4 nines fine is a fraction of a percent more pure. You could make a case that the maple leaf is superior in that way. Make sure to subscribe for a bunch of videos. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for bonus videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Try out some G Fuel energy formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. Even though the Silver Eagle is the pure silver coin of my country, even though the Silver Eagle is, in my opinion, superior in more ways than it's not, next to the maple leaf and next to many other coins out there, even though that may be the case, right now I am preferring the maple leaf over the Silver Eagle. And the reason for that is because money, currency, price tags, premiums. The maple leaf is carrying a much lower premium than the Silver Eagle. I'm sure you've noticed this over the last few years. Before everything got chaotic in the world of silver, the premium difference between an eagle and a maple was virtually non-existent. Like the difference between the two. One used to have I think it was like $1.25 and the other one was $1.50 over spot. Back then, I was like, man, a 25, maybe a 50-cent difference per coin. When the Silver Eagle is, like I said before, superior in almost every way possible. Absolutely worth it. What's 25 to 50 cents more per coin, per troy ounce? What's the difference? At the time, it made perfect sense. I thought it was absolutely worth it. I thought the value exceeded the cost. And if those numbers were still relevant today, I'd be saying the same thing. But unfortunately, those numbers are no longer relevant. It's no longer a 25 or maybe 50 cent difference between the coins. It's several dollars nowadays difference between the two. And when it really comes down to it, what's the difference between the two coins? Not a whole lot of differences. At the end of the day, they are both 1 troy ounce of silver. At the end of the day, silver is silver if it's just silver. I don't care if it has a leaf on it. I don't care if it has an eagle on it. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care if it's in pristine condition or if it has some scratches on the surface. I don't care if it's from this country or that country. I don't care whose ugly mug is on the face of it, the obverse. None of that matters to me. And I've been saying for a couple of years now that it's no longer time to be picky. It's no longer time to be overly selective. It's no longer time for that. Right now, it's only time to focus on what makes sense financially. And when it comes down to it, when push comes to shove, when you melt down a Silver Eagle and when you melt down a silver maple leaf, what are you left with? You are left with 2 separate melted pieces of silver. You can no longer claim, oh, this is a melted Silver Eagle, therefore it's more superior than the melted silver maple leaf. Nope. Melted silver is melted silver. A silver round is a silver round. A silver bar is a silver bar. A silver coin is a silver coin. Nothing else matters. Silver is silver. And not only that, we can also talk about the purity of the silver. If that's something that matters to you, it's not really something that matters to me. The difference between 3 nines fine and 4 nines fine, I would say, is borderline irrelevant. To me, it's completely irrelevant. And I was never really able to understand anyone's point of view when they said 4 nines fine is like a million times better than 3 nines fine. No, yeah, technically it is a little bit more pure, but Is that really much of a selling point? I never thought so. If I was forced to choose between a 3 nines and a 4 nines fine piece of silver, I really wouldn't care. It doesn't matter. Not to me. Especially when I realized that even if it's pure silver, it doesn't really matter all that much. That's when I started getting the hang of 90% silver. I started to, learn more about it, and I started to appreciate 90% silver a little bit more. I was like, oh, okay. This whole time, yeah, I never cared about the difference between 3 and 4 nines fine silver, but I did prioritize pure silver. Then I started to integrate some junk silver into the stack, some 90% coins, and I very quickly learned to respect it a whole lot more. I was like, hey, you know what? This stuff is actually really good. This stuff is awesome for a lot of different reasons. But that's not what this video is about either. I just wanted to give an example of why purity doesn't matter. I don't believe it should matter. So the difference between 3 nines fine, which is the silver eagle, and 4 nines fine, which is the silver maple leaf, it just means that the silver maple leaf is a fraction of a percent more pure silver. The best way I can describe it, now if you've been stacking for years, if you're knowledgeable when it comes to precious metals, you already understand. But for the new people out there, for the people who don't really get it, the easiest way I can paint the picture is by describing a 3 nines fine silver coin as something that is 99.9% pure silver, while a 4 nines fine is 99.99% pure silver. So 99.90 versus 99.99. That's the easiest way I think you can look at it. The point that I'm making is that 4 nines fine is a fraction of a percent more pure. Does that matter to me? No, it doesn't. I don't care if it's 3 nines, I don't care if it's 4 nines, whatever. But if that is something that matters to you, you could make a case that the maple leaf is superior in that way. It is a tiny, tiny, tiny percent more pure. For what that's worth, there you go. Make sure to subscribe for a bunch of videos. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for bonus videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Try out some G Fuel energy formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account.